let's get the show on the road. 10 years ago, the ship I arrived on was a single-seater. Where we're going in the future, we're going to need a bigger ship. I present to you the only constants.
To start us off, I'll throw it over to Eric, our principal concept artist.
Well, okay, now we are Lorville 2.0.
My job is to create sliders and UI elements.
What did we forget? What can we do better? How can we better organize ourselves?
And one of those more different within that batch were called design brief investigations.
Where we can't see the other person we're talking to, it's still easy to get a rough idea of the physical space they're in.
We finally found a spot to use them. Heisenberg would be really happy here.
It means that getting your sounds in-game and working is just that much quicker. There are so many interweaving systems at play on the engine side.
Gotta leave all that free for the mining after all. Now during that search, they designated one particular area.
Everything was built in a different way, and so everything also needed to be fixed individually.
We program everything related to VFX.
And then a starter ship is perfect because you don't have to have a whole team to man it.
Brings their own agency, their own creativity, their own ingenuity to things.
We have, attractions like Grimhix, but we need more in the surrounding vicinity.
But after that is how we get to the actual end game, which is the dynamic mesh.
Work the way they're meant to. It allows us to put stuff into a testing environment where we can quickly check if just something works the way we want it to, essentially.
Jumping on a location just before the rest of the QA department hop on it.
We're expanding constantly, we're building mining, salvage.
And allow us to add new modules to them.
One big advantage we have with the CIG parking lot is the huge surface area on both levels.
There's enough room in there to get your accommodation for your 6 players, functional habitation and recreation.
What kind of themes they're going to be, all that jazz we need to think about.
So, what did we learn this week?
Yeah, no, vacation was good. Paris, London, saw some shows, saw Phantom, you were right, it was great. It actually kind of reminded me of you because you can't see your, you both got the same beautiful singing voice.